And welcome to Slick Picks. Today is Friday the 13th, and we got a weekend to look ahead for some football. Um, Going over our picks for the week. This week, after when did I upload? Monday's picks were 4-2, up 4.59 units. The units did go up significantly. Been getting a lot of questions about units. A unit can be anything you want as your base price that you put on a bet. It can be $1, $5, $10, $50, $100, $200, $1,000. So my unit has gone up pretty significantly. So you'll see that in the card. We won Jets plus 9.5. Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Ball State, Boise State minus 14.5, and Colts Titans over 48.5. Also won the Derrick Henry over 6 yards in the first quarter. That was a max bet of 50, so I put the max on that, so we won that. But I won't include that in the card just because it's kind of a sucker promotional bet that not everybody can get to. So looking ahead to the weekend, tonight, Friday the 13th, we got my new favorite team. Cincinnati is really, really, really good. Ranked 7th, playing ECU tonight. The line is 27.5. Sitting at minus 114. I put 3 units to win 2.63 units. Really like that. Cashing in on that. Saturday action. We've got Marshall playing MTSU. I'm sorry, MTSU is really bad. Marshall playing on the 50th anniversary of their plane crash, honoring them with some uniforms. It's a must win. They're going to win by 50. They're ranked 16th now, undefeated. I put 3 units on that. Virginia Tech minus 2.5 against number 9 Miami. Vegas knows something that we don't know. Miami's not that great of a team. They beat up on some really bad teams. That being said, I also bet the over on that. 2 separate bets, no parlays. I don't like same game parlays. You lose everything if one thing goes bad. So stay away from those. Keep it simple. So for minus 2.5 was at minus 106, pretty much even money, 1 unit. Over 67.5 minus 114, 1 unit on that. Also, I feel pretty comfortable with both of those. I think Virginia Tech is a much better team than anybody that Miami's played, other than Clemson. They both have bad defenses, so they're going to score a lot of points. Good offenses. So I would bet on those. Boston College playing Notre Dame after the big win. The line's at 13.5. I wouldn't be shy of the Boston College money line on this one. I don't like Notre Dame. I think they took advantage of the emotional game. Boston College. I like Boston College in this one. I don't have the balls to put the money line on it, but I think 13.5 is really generous. And it's sitting at minus 104, so that's pretty much even money. I put 1 unit on that. Arkansas, 6-0 against 7-0 against spread. They were a hammer pick last week, playing Florida this week. Lines at 17.5 minus 115. I put a unit on that. Wisconsin finally plays Michigan. I don't know if it's that we just haven't seen Wisconsin play, but Michigan's really bad. Wisconsin has a hell of a quarterback. The line's only at 4.5, sitting at minus 105, which is pretty much even money. I put 1 unit on that. That's the end of our college slate. We've got some UFC fights. I did a parlay of Rafael dos Anjos, Eric Anders, and Louis Smolka. That parlay's at plus 347. I put 1 unit on that. In boxing, we got Terrence Crawford versus Kell. I've got Terrence Crawford to win between rounds 7 and 9. That's plus 270. 1 unit on that. NFL slate this week isn't that great. Actually got a couple of underdogs that I really like. Starting off in the Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game. I'm not sure if it's announced yet or not. Doesn't look like Big Ben's going to be 100%. Pittsburgh did not look good last week, and Joe Burrow is playing out of his mind. If you just look at recent games, Pittsburgh and Tennessee played close. Cincinnati beat the hell out of Tennessee. Yeah, I think it's time. 8-0, it's time for the Steelers to lose. And I like them to lose to the Bengals, plus 260. Put 1 unit on that. My hammer pick of the week. I don't have a hammer. Sorry. Hammer picks, 2-1, should be 3-0. UTC should have won that game. But we won the hammer pick last week. 2-1 on the hammer pick. So make sure you cash this one in. I've got Washington football team at the Lions. I think if you give Alex Smith a full week of practice, he threw for 325 yards in 2.5 quarters last week. You get him a week to iron out the interceptions. It's a must-win for Washington. The money line's at plus 172. Put a unit on that. Next, we've got Cleveland, minus 3.5 against Houston. That's sitting at minus 106, pretty much even money. I put a unit on that. Bounce back week for Cleveland. I like them a lot. I just don't trust Houston's defense at all, especially with a consistent run game from Cleveland. And then a little parlay. I've got the Bills, I've got Washington football team, and I've got the Seahawks sitting at plus 1,076. 1 unit to win 10.76 units. I like that. Just a little throw out there. Like say, keep it simple. But if you see a parlay you like, mix an underdog in there. I like that one. So those are my picks. I'm going to try not to add any more. The card started off small. I started looking at some more lines tonight and like some. But yeah, go sign up for FanDuel. Take advantage of their super boosts. And yeah, have fun. Go watch some football. Bet some money. We'll see y'all on Monday.